I was just asked, Scions, what is a parse? A parse is this, Warcraft logs. What Warcraft logs does is it measures how you perform in a raid or a Mythic Plus dungeon, and everyone can come in and look at how you performed in a raid or a dungeon. They can look at your damage output, if you died a lot, all of those things, and it's termed a parse. Now, here's what I will tell you is you just go in here like to raids, and you go into statistics, and this is what Wowhead does, and this tells you right here where everyone's at, right? And this tells you what classes are parsing the highest, what classes are parsing the lowest. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you about parses and into the season things. If you are parsing very high at the end of the season, for example, the war within season 1 right now, and you're parsing super high, your parse doesn't matter. So unless you are looking for a new raiding guild and you want to show them that you can do the fights and not die all the time, then you record the parse on your computer, which you can do with an add-on, and you send that to them. Hey, here's my parse. Here's what I did in the raid. Here's how I perform. But parsing right now in a group that you plan to stay with doesn't matter at all. If you haven't downed the content, your parse doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because all of the people that parsed before you, weeks before you, months before you, that have already done the content, they've already outplayed you. So if you want to parse and look at it and feel good about yourself, great, man. Like, I'm all for it. But right now, parsing with Warcraft logs, just to say, yeah, I got a purple parse, I got a legendary parse right now in the game, you're late. I'm going to say you're late. I'm not trying to be a jackass. It's just, you're late. That's the way it is. But that's what parsing is. So what people will do, Hecarim, is they will come in, they will look at your parse and go, okay, well, so-and-so seemed to do this okay. They struggled a little bit on this boss, on that boss. They can see all of that stuff. So this is what it is. So another way to look at a parse. So this is what a parse looks like right here. It tells them all of these things here. How many times I use kill command. How I parse. It gives a damage meter here. All of this stuff right here. It gives you all of these things. And people break this down and tell you, it tells you how you performed specifically. So that's what it is.